Greetings from afar, this is Moontar. Welcome to a Star Wars Battlefront video where I will be teaching you all on how to dominate at long-range combat. As of right now, I'm a relatively new channel to YouTube, so thanks for choosing me. I'll be bringing more videos very soon, so let's get right into it. For your primary blaster, I recommend the heavy blasters and targeting rifles, or if you're really skilled with the blaster rifle, then use that instead. I recommend the T21B, the EE3, and the DLT-19X before others because they deliver heavy damage while also being able to fire at a reasonable rate, even with the DLT-19X if you have the cooling cell. As for your star card loadout, you either need the pulse cannon or the cycler rifle. If you have both, and if you have the jetpack, then put your jetpack in both hands and put the pulse cannon in one of them and your cycler rifle in the other. If for some reason the jetpack is not worth it, or you just don't have it, then put the cycler rifle and pulse cannon in the same hand. As for your charged star card, I recommend either adrenaline stem, explosive shot, or personal shield. Just think about whether you want to be helped on the offense or defense. If you're in a great sniper spot that you can easily get to, and enemies are not shooting at you often, then go with the explosive shot. It works best with the EE3, RT-97C, and the DLT-19, because they shoot fast and explosive shot makes each bullet even more deadly. If you hit them at all, you're almost guaranteed a kill, and even when you miss their body, if you hit the ground around them with explosive shot, they will take damage. However, if you're in a situation where enemies are easily capable of firing back at you and there is not enough cover, then try using the personal shield or adrenaline stem instead. This part is important, your trait. Having the right one can increase your chances of getting more kills or saving you from getting killed. The best ones for long-range sniping are the Bounty Hunter, Berserker, and Sharpshooter traits. If you use Berserker, then you will need to use the Adrenaline Stem star card, because without it you will regain health very slowly. Alternatively, you can use the Personal Shield. Berserker makes you 50% damage resistant at level 3, so if you are exchanging gunfire, not only do you give extra damage, but they have to deal 150 damage now to kill you, making it easy for you to eliminate enemy resistance. Bounty Hunter is probably the best trait because not only do you have a good chance of getting a power-up with each kill, but it partially resets your cooldown, letting you use your long-range snipers sooner. Sharpshooter is best with the DLT-19X because it rewards you for getting headshot kills that are necessary to one-shot kill someone. If headshot kills are easy for you, then use this trait instead of the others. It reduces your cooldown a lot more than Bounty Hunter. The reason I don't recommend Survivalist or Bodyguard for sniping is because those traits are better for medium to close quarters combat, where enemy troopers are frequently shooting at you and grenade spamming. These two traits are not worth using for sniping, especially Bodyguard, because nobody can lob a grenade at you from 50 meters away. The last trait that could also benefit you well is the Scout trait. This allows you to become totally off the radar, and you can catch your victims completely by surprise. Alright, now let's get to the tactics. Always be moving to avoid the enemy pulse cannons, because the first non-moving target they're going to see is what they're going to shoot at first. So what you can do to avoid this is by moving yourself instead of your crosshairs. It also helps your aiming because of the reduced screen movement. Notice in the clip how I am only moving my body to aim, and only moving my gun when they appear somewhere else or if they jetpack away. Combine this method with a few combat rolls to help avoid enemy fire. But crouching is also a good idea to make yourself a smaller target. If you like to stay crouched when sniping, use the same aiming method as before, and do some extra combat rolls instead of standing up and moving to avoid enemy fire. Try to upgrade your star cards, especially the pulse cannon and cycler rifle, so that you can pick off more enemies sooner. If your enemies' respawn zones change, just be sure to move to a different spot if they have been pushed back. But if they are spawning around you, like in this example, then continue your streak until they kill you, but if they don't, then just stay put and try to make it difficult for them to reach the objective. Speaking of, make sure that you're being a good sniper and covering an objective or protecting it in some way, making it easier for the rest of your team. Remember that picking off random enemies far away from the objective is less helpful to your teammates. If, however, those are the only enemies in sight, then go ahead. Just have the objective as your #1 priority. Watch in the video how I am covering the uplink on the right, while I'm also keeping an eye on the other one that's underground. Keep in mind that when you are using the cycler rifle, it does not give you a one-shot kill unless the target is within 10 meters or their health is 90 or below. What you can do is aim for the head or shoot at them once or twice and then shoot anywhere on their body. After about 15 meters, it takes about 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second for the bullet to hit its target. So if they are moving, shoot a little bit in front of them. The sharpshooter trait works great with the cycler rifle because the headshot kills that you need for a one-shot kill with the cycler rifle will now allow you to use it again sooner. Keep in mind that the cycler rifle ignores the personal shields and squad shields, so you can snipe them all you want inside of their safety bubbles. When you are using the pulse cannon, wait for the crosshairs to glow, then fire. After about 5 seconds it fires automatically, but to stop this from happening, just tap the same control you activated it with. I've found that it is possible to kill 2 enemies at once, so if they are side by side, if you can, try to get 2 in one shot. Similar to the cycler rifle, when you fire over a long distance it takes time, though not as long, to hit your target. So one of the more important parts of sniping is to get in a good spot where you can utilize cover and easily have a view over the area. The spot that I'm using is in the Soros Complex on Solist. Some other good spots are the large hill in the first cycler rifle clip on Rebel Base on Hawk. Then there's the Sandcrawler on the General Wastes map of Tatooine, the large Rebel transport ship in the middle of the Graveyard of Giants map on Jakku, and any of the Ewok-made walkways on the indoor map are also good for sniping. These are just a few, but if you go exploring during a game, you'll probably find more. Remember that you can use the partner spawns to help your partner get to the sniping spot sooner, or if he's there and you die, then spawn right next to him. Even if you aren't playing with any of your friends online at the moment, the game still assigns you one, so just keep that in mind if you die. One final note I want to bring up is the blaster cannons. I know not a lot of people use them, but in the right situation they can give you a lot more kills. The key thing is placement, it has to be angled correctly. This isn't always possible because of the terrain, just try it somewhere and if it works out, good. But if it doesn't, then just keep sniping. I hope you all found this video helpful when you go for some long-range sniping. I will be coming out with a video on close quarters combat and a fails video soon for some extra comic relief. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all out on the battlefront.